Then, the hero sweeps in, pulls out his big, bad, +5 sword of troll slaying, and faces the Queen of Trolls.
It's time to die now!
Oh, no, wait, that should be the hero. It's time to die now! The hero yells.
Ha!
The Queen Troll bellows back. You think you can defeat me? And she pulls out her own sword, the bigger, better, +6 sword of hero slaying. Now what are you going to do? Damn. What does he do? I've been working on this for almost a year and I'm almost done. I just need to come up with an epic ending and... Dad! Sorry, kiddo. I'm a little busy right now. Can it wait a second?
Oh, but Dad!
Pubert, please! Pubert! Just give me 5 minutes. All these distractions. I just need to get this done.
Poof. It doesn't matter if you finish. It's going to suck. This whole thing sucks balls. You might as well quit now.
Be quiet, imposter syndrome. I'm almost there. You're not supposed to show up until I'm done.
Oh, be quiet. I'm almost done. I'm almost there. You've been working on the same scene for 3 months, and you're right. I don't show up until you're done. You can't be an imposter unless you actually have something to, impost. That's why I am also writer's block, baby.
It needs to be just right. No.
But you have to be an actual writer to have writer's block, so I think I'm going to change my name to Loser's Block.
What if he has pocket sand? No, that's
Pockets.
dumb.
Oh, that yes.
What if Glebo, the Wonder Hamster, has secretly been training this whole... No! We need the hero to have agency in the scene.
Loser. It's just such a like. This is so stupid. Nobody is going to like this. You have the imagination of an overcooked brisket.
Shut up!
Oh?
Just let me think.
Oh.
Dolly Parton? What are you doing here?
What the hell? Dolly, hi!
Listen, honey. Everyone is going to have distractions. You're so worried about making it perfect the first time through that you paralyzed yourself. Do you think the first draft of my songs are the versions that I record? Do you think I don't get nervous every time I take the stage? Heck no! You gotta get that cows in. You gotta get them cows in from the pasture first before you can milk them. Get that first draft done. Who the hell is singing over me?
I'm not sure what that metaphor means, but I think I get your point. It's just, everything is so distracting. I'm not sure I can do it.
Dad!
See?
Listen, some distractions are unavoidable, but some, like that turkey over there, you can safely ignore. Don't listen to them.
Hey, well, that was uncalled for. The kid isn't that ugly.
I'm talking about you, you turkey.
Oh! Yeah, well, you suck, Dolly Parton.
Just ignore it and write.
Okay. You're right, Dolly. I got this. I got this. Okay. And the troll queen swings her +6 sword of hero slaying, but our hero jumps away, and they rip the cape off. The music is so loud, and proudly announce, that sword won't work on me! I've never considered myself a hero! Revealing that they never put the hero armor on, and instead, they've been wearing their Wiener Schnitzel uniform this whole time. No! The troll queen cries as she's struck down with the +5 sword. As she dies, all the friends that died along the way are miraculously brought back to life. But it doesn't matter, because it was all a dream anyway. The end.
No. Seriously, dude. That really, really sucks.
So, it's a first draft. But you got it done. I'm proud of you, cowboy.
Thanks, Dolly. That wasn't so hard. Wow. I can't believe I finally did it.
Dad! Dad!
Yes, Pubert. Thank you for waiting. What can I do for you?
The cat's on fire!
Oh, fuck. Oh, shit.
So, Dolly, do you think I can get an autograph?
And
Scene.
Oh, hey.
What up, everybody?
All right. We didn't even get an opportunity to rehearse that one.
It was fun.
It was fun. But no, Ron Big, I will not be doing a backflip. That was our trick, okay? All right? That's all. I'm not doing the backflip. Just not going to do it today.
Oh, come on.
Not
Nope,
today.
not happening. But thank you guys for coming. This is Soundbooth Theater live.
And we are live.
We are live. That is the truth. This is our new season. So we have for those of you who don't know, we've started this new format for the show where we're doing one show every week for 4 months straight and then 2 months off, right? So every other week, so this week and then the Wednesday after next Wednesday, we're doing the Soundbooth Theater Live that you guys are mainly used to, our variety show like we're doing today. But then the second Wednesday of every month, we're doing the cinema. And the fourth Wednesday of every month, we're publishing something special pre-made on our other YouTube channel, Soundbooth Theater. So keep an eye out, guys. Whenever our new seasons start, when we're not taking breaks, we're doing streams, we're having fun with you guys 4 months at a time. 4 months, 2 months, 4 months, 2 months. That's it. So we're back. This is our first one for this season. And we're doing it real special because we got Justin Thomas James here. We got Mr. Ryan H. Reed and our very favorite Rumpelstiltskin.
Rumples.
A.K.A. Annie Ellicott.
Bottom.
We also have a special guest today. Yeah, that's right. Mr. Matt Dinniman, author of Dungeon Crawler Carl. We haven't hung out in a while, and he's sitting in the green room. He's getting high right now, and he's about to come in. So don't worry. He don't be scared. He'll be here soon. But before we bring him in, let's go through some news. Okay, I don't even know where the news. I forgot to grab the news thing.
Well,
where is that?
we have some news. We have some nudes. News.
No nudes. Okay.
No, those are mine. I have nudes.
It's in the chat. Yeah, right.
That's on the after hours stream though.
Yes, exactly. Yes, stick around for more. Yes, so in the chat, Jeff, you can go ahead and find that. But for now, I will say that we do have a new release. So I'll start with this. and the new release just came out last week, Tuesday, and it is The Calamitous Bob by Alex Gilbert, who is a fantastic author who wrote this series a while back, and we just produced the audiobook. It is led by the incomparable Lori Catherine Winkle, features Gary Furlong on the main male cast, and then, of course, we have Jeff Hayes up there. And Jeff, do you remember who you play in The Calamitous Bob?
Yeah, there's a guy who's like, he's what do you call the madam of a brothel? But he's a dude.
Madam? Oh, a pimp?
I guess, yeah.
Sir,
I guess he's a
maitre
pimp.
d'.
Yeah.
The maitre d', yeah. That's
I
it.
play a pimp.
Yeah,
Yeah, good.
It's awesome.
yeah. That's the
not,
role you were born for.
Bored to play, yeah.
Wow.
Well,
I
there
never
you go.
thought of that,
So,
the difference between those two terms. It's
yeah.
really a different vibe.
So go check out The Calamitous Bob, available on Audible today. We're getting some really, really great reviews on it. I hear it's an absolute blast, so definitely go check that out. And
This is the first
Jeff,
one
are
that
you-
Lori has headed up for us for a while, isn't it? When was her last one? Like 20
Yeah.
years?
the
when
last one
was it,
she
like
did was 2019, I
18?
think.
19?
Yeah.
So that's awesome. It's so good to have
she's
her back.
she's back in the habit.
She's black.
Yeah. Jeff, are you locked into the rest of the news?
Nope, I'm still looking for
all
them.
right.
They're not.
Justin, you take it over.
I'll take it away. I've got them here. Okay,
The only
so,
link I found was to the script, so I'll just be a chicken
Well,
here.
Hey,
Yeah,
so
you don't get to talk anymore.
Our guest today, why don't we talk about why we have this like Matt Dinniman character on? There's some news around that.
Yeah.
Dungeon Crawler Carl book. What is it? 40?
75.
47.
47 already. They grow up so fast. Yeah, Dungeon Crawler Carl book 7 arrives on Audible in less than a week. You guys, that's crazy. That's crazy. I'm very excited. So, also good to mention that DCC review. There's a DCC review.
What?
Jeff, do you know what I'm talking about? Ahmed, do you know what I'm
I
talking
have
about?
no fucking idea.
We got no idea what we're
Does
talking
Matt
about.
know what we're talking-
But you know what?
Matt, what is he
Go-
talking about?
What are we
I don't know
talking
what the
about?
fuck he's talking about
There's a
either.
review. There's some sort of review. Anyways, Matt's
Okay.
here.
Bye,
There
Matt.
he is. Little. He just pops in to
Thanks
say
for coming in.
He doesn't understand.
So that's our
me.
stream, everybody.
So Lit RPG Con. We'll come back to Matt Dinniman stuff later, but Lit RPG Con. Volunteer applications are now open. You can find them at litrpgcon.com/volunteer applications, and we will be announcing guests next week, followed by panelists. And general admission ticket sales are coming later this month. So definitely keep your eyes peeled on our Facebook Soundbooth Theater Live group. Also, Lit RPG Legion, you can follow there for news on the Lit RPG Con. And that is going to be in Denver in July, and it's going to be a lot of fun. July 18th to 20th. You're not going to want to miss it. Colorado
not.
calls you.
We'll be mad at you if you miss it.
Yes.
We'll put it
Yeah.
down.
Yeah.
I'll
We
never
will be
speak
mad
to you
at you.
again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So be sure not to tell us your names.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then Jeff, you had an interview. Tell us about that.
I did have an interview. That was on the YouTubes. That was a podcast called the Radio Labyrinth podcast. It was a lot of fun. They cheered me up. I was dealing with like a family emergency at the time, and so like it made me feel better that day. So thank you guys for that interview. You were really energetic, and you had a lot of great questions. Radio Labyrinth podcast right there. These guys actually I think they actually work at a radio station. They're radio DJs somewhere. I can't remember now. I'm a terribly insensitive person to have been interviewed, but it's there, and I had a good time. So you guys will probably have a good time as well. And if you like their stuff, subscribe to their channel.
Yeah. I like their thumbnails.
Yeah, good thumbnails.
Yeah, and they're the banner at the top is nice. It looks like the parental advisory warning thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
It's cool.
All right.
All right.
Well, that is it for the news.
No more news. Let's bring
no more
in.
news.
Let's bring in the behemoth.
The D.
Big Papa D!
Big Papa D.
What up,
There
Daddy
she
D?
blows.
Oh, look at Moby Dick herself.
Yes.
First off, it's called a procurer, a person that is a male madam at a brothel.
Okay.
That's
Procure.
a very old term.
Okay.
You.
All right. So
that
I was
sounds
a
like something you would
procurer.
know. I'm gonna believe you on that.
I had an accent. It was fun. It was supposed to be like a kind of a mix between English and Indian, like Indian, you know. And
Yeah.
it was silly and fun and weird. That's actually one of my favorite characters I've played this year, which isn't very long.
I really want to check it out. I've actually had that on my Kindle for a while, The Climate is Bob.
Oh, nice.
Now that you guys have done it, I'm just going to throw that away and just listen to it.
Nice.
Hey, all right.
Man.
Yeah, Lori narrated it.
Mm.
We haven't had Lori lead a project in a long time, so we're really excited about that.
I've never met Lori. I've always wanted to.
Dude, she's so fun to hang out with.
She's a
if only
blast.
if only she
Is.
if only she
If only
weren't
she
all
lived
the
in
way
the U.S.
in France instead.
For
Yeah.
ants.
Yeah.
That's one thing. The main character in Calamitous Bob is French, and she doesn't do a French accent, but because stylistic choices from the author. But all of the French, like there's some like French phrases and stuff, and the author says perfect pronunciation. He is French
Actually,
as
a
well.
lot of reviews say that as well. A lot of people are digging her accents a lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
My wife and I are going to France in a little bit, so
Ah,
Ooh, where in France?
we're taking a river cruise from Paris all the way down to the coast and then back up to Paris. So
Cool.
that'll be pretty cool.
That sounds
Yeah,
lovely.
yes. That'll be
Hell
cool.
yeah. Yeah, I've never been. Has Annie, you've been, right? Anybody else
Yeah.
been to France here?
I've been to France as well.
Wow.
Yep.
All of you.
Yeah.
I am
Mhm.
a fucking Philistine, I guess. All right. So,
Come on.
Matt, book 7, already killed it on Kindle, already killed it on paperback, and now next week we're about to kill it again on Audible.
yeah.
How you feeling? You nervous?
How am I feeling? So
Yeah.
I'm feeling pretty good about it. I was just looking at it right now. It was like 26 overall on the Amazon store, the audiobook,
Mhm.
which is pretty cool. I don't think we've ever had a pre-order that's been that high. We've had lots and lots and lots of pre-orders. We'll see how well it does when it comes out. I'm just pretty excited for everyone to finally get to read it. I've been listening to the the proof of it over the past few weeks, and it's going to be pretty cool. I can't wait for people to check it out.
Did I use enough yogurt?
Did you use enough yogurt? I don't know. That we'll
Only
have to
the
let the
cold-
audience. Yeah, we'll have to let the audience decide.
Okay. All right.
And we
just-
can't. This should go unexplained. Is that right? Like we.
Yeah,
shouldn't
probably. Why not?
Yeah, I
say
mean, there's
anything.
spoilers otherwise, but all I'm saying is
You'll know when the yogurt
I'm
part
a little bit
happens.
nervous about that. I'm a little self-conscious about, maybe I should have used maybe more.
Well, I had told you
For
from the
that
beginning
role.
you should have allocated a little more money toward the yogurt budget, but don't listen to Ryan.
Maybe I could have
Okay.
used a straw, and that could have made it even better. I don't know, but
Or
there's
cashew
Did you-
yogurt.
I'm nervous about that.
Did you destroy any of your equipment while using the yogurt?
Not destroyed, but there are still flecks of yogurt.
I was gonna say you look to a
Here and
really
there.
Then you
specific
didn't
spot
use
when
enough.
you did
Flex,
that.
flex.
I didn't use enough. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Sin was not happy with the yogurt.
When is Sin happy? Can someone give me a date and a time? No, I love you,
Yeah.
Sin. I know you're watching.
When
I'm
she's
just
watching
kidding.
Terminator 2.
Yes.
Yeah. When she's watching
Your
Terminator
happy
2, she's
place.
happy.
Anytime
So
Schwarzenegger's in the room.
we had such a good time with the streamers, or with the people on stream, with the cold reads. Obviously, the biggest cold reads we've ever had. And book 6, I made a promise. I asked people to fill up our live stream, our first cold read, was it 2023?
Mm-hmm.
And I said 500 people show up, and I was like, there's not going to be that many people who don't have anything to do right now. And lo and behold, when the stream started, there were more than 500 people already, like, in the background. So it's been a while. Yeah, I bet you guys think I was like purposefully avoiding it. I wasn't, but Matt and I will be going to LA, not this weekend, but next weekend. And I am getting this stupid tattoo on my ass. It's happening, guys.
You have a picture of
It's
it?
happening. I don't have a picture of it yet. The design is still being worked on.
You're
We have a
getting
good
this on your
idea.
ass.
I am getting it on my ass.
I'm
this is
so happy.
Finally.
About this.
this is gonna be my first and last tattoo.
Like, people are gonna be so confused by you, the anthropologists.
Yeah. When they dig me up,
Perfect,
they dig me
perfectly
up and do their
preserved in the
studying,
swamp
they're gonna be like,
1,000 years later.
they're gonna be like, this is a fucking Inception tattoo here.
This is an asshole on an asshole.
It's
And see,
gonna be-
Jeff has never got a tattoo before, so he doesn't realize what he's asking for is going to require the tattoo to be freaking huge. So I can't wait to see how this
this big, just a
Oh.
coaster size.
That is
It's going to have to be bigger than that.
a big tattoo.
I don't know,
already,
man.
though,
He
coaster?
uses really fine lines. He's a very fine line type of tattoo artist. He might be able to do it. We'll see.
Can't wait.
I love
but-
And I have to be there for some reason. Well, Jeff
Yeah,
is
well-
ass out.
Well, okay, so Audible
Moral
is
support.
paying for it.
Audible is paying.
Yes!
That is the craziest thing that they've ever put on their budget, I
What?
think.
I put it in my contract. I said I'm not working with Jeff again until he fulfills his promise. And Audible's like, let's do it.
Dude.
Yeah, so they're paying for my flight. They're paying for the tattoo. They're gonna. Are they sending someone out to film? I need to find someone to go out. with
That's
me
why
to
we're doing it in
film.
LA. There's going to be like a whole studio there. It's going to be.
Oh, it's in their
Influencers.
studio.
Yeah.
Will they own it?
There's gonna be a documentary about this, Jeff.
Yeah.
JJ
The
Abrams
best
is
mics
directing.
on there too. Best sound quality.
Yeah, we're gonna definitely. Yeah, actually, maybe Ahmed, we need to bring you out there because Audible may not have as good a sound equipment as we do, and you have the field stuff, right?
Field. Oh,
Will they own it?
the seismic recorder.
I don't know. That's a good question. The seismic, yeah, use the seismic one.
I can put it in your butt.
Oh my God. God.
It would fit. It's small.
They did that in the 50s. Don't shoot the messenger.
No.
Will Patrick Warburton be there? I feel like Patrick Warburton has better things to do with his time.
He probably does. I
It's
mean,
a
we
funny
can never
feeling.
tell. I'll email him right now.
Yeah.
It's LA. You might be there.
He might be.
Might
I'll-
be.
He
Whoa,
might be
hey,
like, what?
Jeff.
the
Hey
fuck?
Patrick, you want
remember
to show up
you.
to my you want to show up to my ass tat,
Hey, you're
Pat?
getting a tattoo too, eh?
Here we
First
go.
ass tat.
Here's his email. All right, ass tat field trip.
To Patrick
I dare
Warburton
you.
on live.
Yeah.
Do it right now. No balls.
Dude,
No balls.
I'm doing it. Hey, Patrick. I'm getting a tattoo on my. Oops. On my
good
ass.
censoring.
As
Oh, maybe you should-
promo for the release of the next DCC. Wanna come out and hang with me? I'll be in LA.
It's
to
Sunday.
Get it done. Possibly at Audible Studios.
It's not at. They're going to have a studio. It's not at. They don't have a studio in LA. I don't
Oh,
think. It's-
okay.
And it's going to be at some studio, I think, or they're going to bring like camera crew to the tattoo place, which is probably
This is-
more likely.
Is this
Yeah.
February 15th? Yeah, February 15th.
16th.
16th.
It's the 16th.
That's right, the
You're
Sunday.
doing this on the 16th of February.
Yes.
Yep. Like in a couple weeks.
Like in a couple days.
2
Yeah.
days after the most.
That's don't
romantic
say that's
day
in a
of the
couple
year.
days. You almost gave me a heart attack, Matt.
It's in like a
I'm
week.
supposed to be at my Valentine's Day gig right now.
It's in 11 days.
Okay, that's that 1 + 1. So you're just thinking in numerology rules.
Yeah, binary.
Yeah.
You know what? If I was getting my first ass tattoo, I would want Patrick Warburton there.
Yeah, me.
Neon, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, here it is.
This is good energy.
Yeah. I'd be like, hold me.
All right, fine.
All right.
That's what
Hey,
you
Patrick, I'm getting a tattoo on my ass as promo for the release of the next DCC. Want to come out and hang with me? I'll be in LA to get it done February 16th. They're going to film it. It'll be hilarious. Audible is actually paying for my ass tattoo. It will be of Donut, a character in the book. Hope your year is going well. With me and the author.
Yeah, don't even mention Matt. It's fine.
There we go. Done.
Hey, speaking
Patrick
of
Warburton
celebrities,
emailed.
so Meryl Streep.
You're all fired.
Meryl Streep.
Meryl Streep.
What about her?
Meryl Streep. So
She's getting a tattoo too.
what happened there? We had some. There were some talks about trying to work with Meryl on an upcoming DCC.
And I mean, I'm not sure how much we can say. There's actually, it's still an actual possibility, but we decided at the last minute that there wasn't a specific character in DCC 7 that she would be perfect for. So we're trying to, we're going to try to secure her ahead of time. And then there is a specific character I would like to write, but I will only put it in there if we know
It's her.
for a fact
Yeah.
that she's willing to do it.
Wow.
It's kind of what we did with Patrick, honestly.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But Audible was like,
So
yeah,
fun.
we can reach out to her. She's, she's done lots of audiobooks, so
Yeah.
we got her
Yeah.
digits.
Yeah, you beat her up. You beat her out of it once. Remember?
Yeah,
You-
I do.
Oh.
Sorry, not beat her up.
Wait,
I didn't know you were there.
Oh,
this
you
time.
bet.
just
Pause.
that clip, Tristan. We
Pause.
just want that
We beat
clip.
Meryl. We beat
Meryl
Meryl.
Streep. Yeah, you beat her up.
Yeah.
Got him.
No, it wasn't. It was book 6 when it came out on Audible. You usurped her for the top spot in all
Yes.
of audio, on out of
That's true.
Audible.
Yeah, for a little bit. A little
And
bit.
For like,
Yeah.
an hour, I think. But yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
Now, DCC 8, that is, that's not, you haven't started
Written
on
yet.
that, right, yet?
I've started on it. It's not
started-
done yet.
Okay, so you started on DCC 8.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I've never been, like, I'm on your Patreon, sort of. I pay for it.
The
But I
Patreon
don't
right
actually
now
use it.
only has the prologue to it.
Okay.
Speaking of, if you do end up making Emerald City Comic Con, I'll have you read that for the audience. But
All
we'll see.
right. That's right. Emerald City Comic Con. That is what dates again?
It's March something. I can't remember the exact dates.
Okay, I'll get a hotel room for March something and fly out.
He wants you to. I don't know if you saw the email today. He wants you to answer like in the next day or so whether you can do it or not. So, okay.
I saw that. Yeah, it sounds like fun. It was the first one that I went to. Was that Emerald City?
You
or
haven't been
Rose
to
City?
Emerald City
Right,
Comic
it was
Con
Rose
is
City.
akin to Dragon Con in terms of size.
Oh,
So you went to Norwest Con with me several years ago, and that's
Rose
like
City. Rose City was the
Oh.
first one.
Oh, you also went to Rose City. That's the smaller con too. I mean, it's a bigger one, but it's smaller than Emerald City. But I will be at Emerald City Comic Con. If you look on the guest list, I'm on there, and my schedule's on there. We have a Dungeon Crawler Carl themed panel on Thursday, and then there'll be a Lit RPG panel on Saturday, and then I will also be at the Penguin Random House booth on Saturday, and I won't be on the Artist Alley list. I'm on actual guest list, but
yeah. Come on.
what are you doing, Ahmed? But it should be fun. I'm also in an anthology from the Signed Page, and I'll be at the Signed Pages booth, so I'll be there all 4 days. Happy to sign stuff, and I'll be going on tour too in May, and I'll be hitting several cities. I have the list of cities right here, but we haven't officially announced any of them yet. but real quick, it's Portland, Sacramento, San Diego, Tempe, Dallas, Miami, Washington, D.C., Naperville, St. Louis, and then Bremerton. And I'll also be hitting New York City for the book 5 release, and I'll be hitting Seattle in a few weeks for the book 4 release, and I'll be hitting Las Vegas for just a random day also. So yeah.
Wow.
Did you say
Let's
Nappyville?
go.
Naperville. It's like a
Naperville.
Naperville.
It's a suburb
Chicago.
of Chicago. Yeah.
You made that up.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. So all right. So we have ECCC. Let's see. What else? What else? That's
In terms of
next
cons,
April?
well, ECCC is like coming up in a month. It's in March.
right.
It's and then there is Lit RPG Con. I'll be doing a couple other events. I'll be at the Scares That Care Author Con in Williamsburg, Virginia. I just have a booth there. Obviously Lit RPG Con in December. I have my pro badge for Dragon Con already, which is August.
Yeah.
And
Cool.
I don't know of any other specific cons that I'll be at. I'll be at Stoker Con, which is in Providence, Rhode Island, but I'm not going as like a guest or anything. I'm just going to go. So I don't know if I'll have any like events or signings or anything.
Oh, yeah, right. I thought, okay, yeah. Lit RPG Con is in July, July 18th. to
July. What did I say?
I don't know.
I meant July.
Yeah. So, man, I'm really excited about this release and about everything that's been happening. I don't know if you've noticed, but like there's like 6 or 7 reviews of DCC every day on Audible.
Well, yeah. It's. I mean, if you look right now and just on Amazon, DCC number 1 is in the top 100. It's on sale right now, which helps, but it's been in the top like 300-400 for a while now. It's really popular on TikTok right now. We're getting lots and lots and lots of reviews. In terms of actual sales for I don't even know what our audiobooks are doing, but the ebooks are selling hundreds, if not thousands, of copies a day right now. It's crazy.
Let's go.
Yeah, definitely
Well, and
thousands per day with audiobooks. I mean, if
I don't know what our pre-orders are going to end up, but we were just a month ago, we were like at 50,000 pre-orders just for book 7. It's crazy.
Yeah, and the rankings
Well
only gone up
deserved.
since then, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, all right. So I guess the most important question here, now that Diddy's in jail, who's going to invite us to the parties? You know, like
aren't you buying some lair? Maybe you can set the parties.
I already did. Maybe I should.
I know. I'm already in the lair.
Guys, should I be the new Diddy? Is that? I don't have enough. I don't
have
have
enough baby oil?
I don't have enough baby oil yet.
Yeah.
Now
Yeah.
you're gonna be
I
the
have a lot of paper
procurer.
towels.
You're gonna be the procurer now. Damn it! I've already been procured, guys. That's my bit of news for the year. Is
You've been
I'm
trafficked.
already in Jeff's brothel. I moved from Chicago to Kansas City. I'm in the brothel.
That's right.
I can't walk straight, but I'm having a good time otherwise.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
which one of us is this one with the snitch face that never gets invited?
The snitch face. That's a good one. That's a good one. That'll be Justin.
That's
I
Sin.
think.
Sin's the
Oh yeah,
face.
definitely Sin.
Never gonna get invited.
Yeah.
Brian, put on your lipstick and get back to it.
Okay. Yeah, but seriously, I mean things are getting surreal right now. I never imagined anything like this would happen. And yet it is, and we're being talked about by fucking everybody, man. Like everybody in the literary world's pissed off at us.
Well, people are pissed off at us. I mean, what happens is if you go into like the audiobooks subreddit on Reddit, if someone like mentions Dungeon Crawler Carl, people get mad, and then suddenly people start accusing me of, or you guys, of paying people to to talk about us, and you know we haven't done that in like weeks, so I don't know where that's coming from.
Someone actually made a post about this. This is hilarious. Here it goes.
Well, here's the thing, you know, look at like I mean, we're nowhere near this, but like the Rebecca Yaros's newest book, Onyx, whatever it is. Yeah, she sold 2.7 million copies of it in the first week. That's insane in terms of numbers. And all I see is like negative people talking how much it's terrible. It's obviously not terrible to a lot of people. It's a lot of people really connect with it. And anytime a story becomes more and more popular, lots of more negative comments about it come out. Meanwhile, Dungeon Crawler Carl 7 is sitting at a 4.9 on Amazon right now. And it's had several thousand reviews. So obviously some people are connected with it. Our subreddit on Reddit has 40 something thousand people. We are selling, like I said, lots and lots and lots of copies of the regular book, and I imagine the audiobook is right there as well. So it's just becoming more popular, and the more popular anything becomes, the more more naysayers there are about such a thing.
Absolutely. Yeah, well,
and I like it.
Yeah,
you know,
it's kind of a sign of making it.
The
when
hate
you start getting
fuels you.
trolls.
The hate fuels you,
those
Matt.
mean tweets that you share on Facebook are hilarious. I love the ones that are like, yeah, I hate this book and everything about it, and I can't stop reading it.
that's what we should do. One of these where we have you guys read them.
Yeah,
we'll do a Matt Dinniman meme tweets. Yeah.
Absolutely, we need to. And book 7, how do you feel about the book itself? Right, like now that I've narrated it, I would rank it. So okay, real quick, just to review my ranking, I would say number 5 in order of best to worst. 5, 2, 3, 7. So 7's like up there above most of them now for me. But how would you rank it? How do you feel about book 7?
So how do I rank book 7? It was easily the most difficult one to write, simply because it has the most moving parts in it. It's the longest one. It has the most characters. And as a result of that, I knew that I had to frame it in a certain way in order to keep it from being like 500,000 words long. It's 270,000 words, which is a long book. And the audiobook you'll see is going to be it's like 28 hours or something, I believe. But
maybe 29. We'll see.
In order to make something like that work, you have to frame it in a certain way. And I'm really happy with the way it turned out. It's very action oriented. The climax of book 7 starts significantly earlier than any of the other books. I mean, the last half of the book is the final battle. And that's unusual for me, especially because I like my fight scenes to be pretty quick and bang, 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 bang. And as a result of that, I kind of put some of the character interactions on the back burner. And I knew that going in, and they're not going anywhere. We're still going to get these full story arcs from all the characters, but a lot of we're going to get a lot of that. We're going to see a lot of that in book 8, which is a very action oriented floor. But there's a lot of room for for a lot of those characters to like have their shining moments, I think. So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, I noticed just how fast paced. I mean, it's the longest, but it doesn't feel long at all. It's just,
and I get that a lot.
breaking.
And that's, you're done okay when people says it feels like it was over too soon. It felt like this happened too fast. When the book is 28 hours long, that's a long book. It killed me writing it. And this next one is a breeze. And then the one after this, which is going to deal with the 12th floor, the book 9, that's going to kill me all over again. Even worse, probably. But we'll see how it goes.
Okay, yeah. Book 7 also like
The 12th floor.
Let's see. Did we have a lot of? We kind of have a lot of new characters. I mean, Baroness Victory. She showed up in book 6, but she wasn't really like important character at the time. But
There's a lot of
book,
I mean,
the whole time.
We have lots of things going on, and for the first time, Carl isn't directing a lot of the action. There's lots of things that are happening at the same time as him because there's multiple battles. It's a war novel. There's multiple battles happening at the same time, and until DUNNN does something near the end, everybody was in a different place. And I did that on purpose, what DUNNN ends up doing, just to put all the characters basically on the same playing field at the same time. And that's a difficult thing to write when you are writing a book that's in first person. And in addition to that, we also have little vignettes that are from the point of view of other characters scattered throughout the book. And that's something that's new, and it's also going to continue in the later books. But it's lots, like I said, lots and lots of moving parts. It feels like a giant like Jenga tower where you have it like ridiculous amounts. It is about as tall as it can go, and you're working as hard as you can to keep it from falling apart. And I feel like as if I'm pretty proud of that book because of how well it came out, I think. So to answer your question, it's probably my favorite one.
Oh, wow. Man. Awesome. Yeah, I would say if I'm looking at them technically, it's probably up there in top 2 as far as impressiveness. Because, like you said, it's so huge, but it doesn't feel that way. Before you know it, it's over. And there's so many moving parts, and I really never got confused either. It was pretty clear, like, who all the factions were and who all the characters were within those factions, and I don't know. It was relatively easy for me to keep track of. Maybe the way that you've built the series up to this point is another thing to credit for that, because I would say, with the exception of just a few maybe action scenes here and there, I've never really gotten confused during the series. But I don't know, everything's just culminating in such extreme, intense ways. And I'm really loving the development of these characters, and I don't know, it's not getting old, it's not losing steam, and you're through 7 books, man, more than 1 million words at this point for the series.
Oh yeah, easy.
And like, I don't know, man, it's kind of crazy just how well you've maintained that quality and maintained like a cohesive vision that doesn't seem to be getting compromised in any way. Is the pressure building for you?
Oh yeah, and a lot of the pressure, well, a lot of the cohesiveness, like you were talking about, comes from my Patreon. If you took just the Patreon, I put it on Patreon before I turned it into the book, and if you took just what I wrote specifically on Patreon and made it a book, the final version is 270, but the Patreon version was like 315, 320. I cut out so much from what they read on Patreon to what the final, because I carved out everything that caused confusion. And I asked myself after I've written it, because a lot of times I have this big thing where I need to explain it. And sometimes I need to explain it to myself because I'm making it up as I go along. And sometimes you realize afterwards you can carve that out. This causes confusion and it's not necessary. And I did a lot of that with this book, more so than any of the other books before. It's something that I could have and should have done, I think, with book 3 a little bit, but I didn't. But for this book, I had a lot of that confusion with the readers on Patreon, and I asked myself afterwards, okay, why are they confused? And they would tell me, because I mean, thankfully I'm blessed to have so many people on my Patreon. They're so happy to give me negative comments when they feel free to give me negative comments, because I like to believe I fostered that environment. And so it allows me to, when I'm editing it out, to carve it down to the bare minimum that I need to make it work and still feel like it's not too bare bones. But yeah, the pressure grows with every book. In this one, I felt like it was such a built up floor. The 9th floor, it was the most pressure I ever felt in my life. So very happy that it's finally going to be out there.
Yeah, well, I'm happy you fucking pulled it off, man. It's fucking amazing. So all right, it seems like every book has a different sort of genre or theme associated. I think that's one of the reasons why the series stays fresh. So like you said, book 7 is a war book, is like a war book. Book 6 is like kind of like, I don't know, like a lit RPG, like tongue in
Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon
thing. Book 5. Now I don't know how to categorize book 5.
Book 5,
is it just an epic fantasy?
See, book 5 was originally going to be kind of like my battle royale style book. They're in a big island, Fortnite style thing, and then things are
Right.
coming out. It ended up not really being that way because we had the party at the end, which became such a big part of the book. It was the original Avengers Assemble sort of thing where it was the first time we've really had them all really work. We had it a little bit at the end of the third book, a little bit in the end of the fourth book, but it wasn't until the fifth book where they were actually working together the whole time.
Yeah.
And it was all preparation for this book that just came out. So that one was more of like the forest level, running around with the dinosaurs, and then the big fight at the end, the party. And, it was originally my Fortnite style
Okay.
sort of thing. This next one it's all vehicles, car chase,
Right.
and as soon as you hit the next if you survive the race, you get to pick one upgrade. And if you come in like second to last, if you're last, you're dead. If you come in second to last, then the audience gets to pick your upgrade. So I'm having my Patreon people vote for things in case they come in a second to last, and it's all like stupid crazy stuff.
Oh man.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So a Mario Kart.
Yes,
Mario Kart
exactly.
dungeon
Mario
crawler.
Kart early, yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Like
All right.
Twisted
Mad
Metal
Max a
meets
little
Mario Kart, and
Yeah.
meets Mad Max. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, gotcha. Yeah.
Hell
All right.
yeah.
Well, I'm very excited about that. Now besides DCC and besides the AIT, which is seasons 2 and 3, we're working on it right now. I'm kind of like going through the scripts and doing some edits and stuff like that. And, I don't know if you've read any of the extra stuff that's been written, but it's pretty fun. But besides that, Matt, I think we still haven't signed anything. We still haven't made it absolutely official, but I think we're gonna be doing the grinding for you this year.
Yeah. I would think that would be The Grinding is a book that I wrote around 2011, 2012, and it's a horror novel. It's not a lit RPG at all. It's just a short, quick novel about a giant monster made out of roller derby girls that pretty much destroys Tucson, Arizona. And
That's great.
Did the ball of swine evolve from that?
yes,
Yes,
Yeah.
clearly.
it's pretty much the same sort of thing. It's about a monster. If it touches you, you become a part of it, and it hits basically very early in the book. It hits a football game, and then it becomes very big. And all it's about is a guy's girlfriend is stuck in the ball in the monster, and he just wants her back, and he doesn't give a shit about what's happening, all the politics, what's going on. He just wants to get his girlfriend back, his wife actually. But yeah.
Right. I read that just for fun. Maybe it was a couple years ago. I absolutely loved it, so I'm really happy that we're talking about producing it. Are you thinking about re-releasing the print edition?
I would like to. I haven't yet. I had to talk to my agent about that sort of thing because suddenly, people want to buy like everything I write. So we'll see if I can manage to resell it. We have all sorts of stuff going on. I just finished another novel called Operation Bounce House.
Oh, it's done?
Oh, it's done.
It's done. I haven't turned it in yet.
Let's go.
I'm supposed to have turned it in like last week, and I haven't done it yet. But I'm right now going through it, editing it. But that one's all done. I'm going to focus all my efforts on DCC 8. So,
What's word
Yeah.
count about for Bounce House?
well, that one's 115,000 words. Just a regular book.
Oh, that's so nice. Yeah, that's gonna be.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
looking forward to that too. And keep us updated. I know this one's with Ace, right?
It's with Ace. I don't know what the audiobook's going to look like. I ended up changing it so everyone's like of Mexican descent. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So we want Justin on it, clearly.
Yeah. I don't know. You've heard my Venganza.
Oh, that's right.
Come on.
Yeah, that's
You don't wanna hear mine.
Don't forget Gary. Gary's
yeah.
Contender.
I think we were kind of targeting Gary already. Gary,
Yeah.
we have our eye on you, dude.
Yeah.
All right. So, is there any other news, Matt, that you wanted to talk about? Any other stuff that you wanted to make fun of me about?
Yeah, well, I'll probably have plenty to make fun of you about in a couple of weeks after
Yes.
the Soundbooth thing. But let's see. We have the Athon's doing a webtoon on that's going to be on Webtoon. I don't know if you saw what happened last week. They
Yeah,
this
Daniel Green
a,
reported on it.
a, a graphic dungeon crawler called graphic novel randomly with this weird cover randomly appeared on Amazon for
Oh,
pre-order. And I had nothing to do with that. It was a mistake. It was basically Simon and Schuster, who distributes for Vault, put it into their catalog and it ended up on Amazon. And it's not even going to be out in October. But the webtoon is going to come out. I've already seen some of the art. It's very cool. They did Princess Donut justice, which was my biggest concern. Once that's out into the world, they'll start eventually putting them out as physical books, and then that will be something you can buy in the store just along with the hardcovers and all that stuff, because it'll be distributed by Vault. So that'll be pretty cool, but not yet.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's got some time. It's got to cook for a little bit.
yeah, and it is like a vertical scrolling webtoon that has to be ported basically to the graphic novel format. So I don't know how they're going to do that, because based on some of those panels I've seen so far, it's like basically you have to redraw the whole thing, you know.
Well, whatever you do, don't secretly share any images with me. I totally don't want to see how it's going or what it's going to look like early.
Okay, I won't.
Okay, just don't do that.
I just spent the past, week signing 10,000 of these things, which are
Holy shit.
they are the sign thing for the Kickstarter. Kickstarters, we kind of got screwed because it's a long story, but basically, I don't want to talk politics, but basically when it became clear someone was going to get elected, all of the people that order lots and lots of books ordered all of their books right away because they were afraid there was going to be tariffs on Chinese, and pushed all the smaller book printing schedule behind. And we ended up getting pushed back like months and months and months because of that. It's a long story, but
You weren't already in line?
We were in line. We were ready to go, and then they had to kowtow to their bigger customers, basically. So
interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So yeah, I'm waiting for that too. I want that damn thing. That big old deluxe edition.
It's ready to go. We're waiting on the printing. So
All right. Well, you better get your shit together, guys. I want that book. All right. Well,
yeah. Nothing else. I can't
Nothing
really
else?
speak to the television series.
Okay.
We'll have news on that soon.
All right.
Good news, I think, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Yo.
All right. Good news from TV is always, always happy to hear that. All right. Anybody else have stuff they want to say to Matt? Ask Matt. Show Matt.
Matt, are you a fan of Severance? Speaking of TV.
Am I a fan of Severance? I love Severance. I haven't watched the most
my
recent episode.
God, I love it
It's
too.
such a great show.
That's so good. Okay,
Oh.
that was my question.
So
Has anybody else watched
good.
it?
I watched the first
only
season.
heard
I
good
haven't.
things about it.
I've only watched.
There's
the first
been
season.
there are 3 episodes in the second season. Oh, you've seen 1 and 2, but you haven't seen 3.
Correct.
Okay.
Oh God. Oh my
I can't.
God.
I was actually going to watch that tonight. So
Oh my God.
Do you like Severance, Annie?
Yeah,
It's
tell
just
us
aight.
more.
It's just aight.
It's all right. Okay.
All right. Well, Matt, thank you so much for coming and joining us, for checking
Hey,
in
thanks
with
for
the
having me.
SBT crew. We love you, and looking forward to seeing you in a couple weekends. Oh man, like, okay, I know you're not supposed to drink when you're getting a tattoo.
Well,
they're probably not going to let you drink because
Yeah.
you bleed more.
Yeah. I
yeah,
know.
it makes your
It thins your blood, lad.
What do we do instead? Maybe I should do acid instead.
Jesus
Oh my
Christ.
God.
Yeah, you should ask that of the tattoo artist.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
ask him and see what he says.
He's gonna know better, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I think so. All right.
Anyway,
Well, if you do acid, just make sure the cameras are rolling.
cool. I
Yes.
will.
absolutely.
Jeff,
California.
Jeff, you put the ass in acid.
Yeah. Thanks, God. Appreciate it. All right. Well, Matt, get on the fuck out of here. We're going to get on with our show. You have a good rest
All
of your
right.
night, and we'll see you again soon.
Bye, Maddie.
Adios.
Matt.
Bye, guys.
All right.
All right.
You heard it, guys.
What
you're
a
so
good
exciting
ag.
stuff.
That's
good
a
egg.
good egg. If
Yeah,
you look
that's
up the
a good egg.
definition of a good egg in the dictionary, you're gonna see a
What?
picture of that.
What a dapper
That man.
Dan.
Yeah.
All right.
dang.
Well, do we have a troll poll?
Yes, we do.
We sure do.
We do. This one is
We do
called
have a troll
"Leave Me
poll.
Alone, I'm Too Small."
Oh,
A progression fantasy lit RPG. And do we have the author name here somewhere?
that's a cute. I already like it. Leave me
The
alone.
troll has started, everyone. We don't have an author name. Well, if you've written this and you are in the comments, please let us know. We'd love to shout you out. But I came up with an idea and
Oh, thank God.
thought that we would try this. So the game is called Reverse Benjamin Button. Okay, so
Just
we're gonna
aging
start.
regularly. Just fucking aging.
We're gonna start with Ryan, and we're just gonna go down. It's just gonna be the three of you guys, and gradually, so everyone's gonna read a different paragraph or like a line of dialogue. Sometimes it's gonna be really short. Sometimes you're gonna have a whole paragraph, and I want you to gradually age. But every time you speak, you must sound older than the last time.
Okay.
And if you get to the end and you can't get any older, well,
You
you're
You
just
have
gonna
to
have to
become
get older.
undead.
You gotta
Yeah.
get even
You gotta be a
older.
lich.
Okay.
All
Yeah,
right.
then you're just cracking bones together.
Yep. Okay.
Exactly.
I'm
All
so
right.
down.
So-
this is
All right.
the most amazing game ever.
Okay.
Let's do this.
All right.
Where's-
Well,
where's
let's
the
let's
script?
start. The order is going to be. Oh yeah, bring the script back up. Yeah, Ryan first, then Jeff, then Annie, and
Okay.
I'm just gonna be watching and enjoying. So
And it's
so you
paragraph.
guys-
We're doing everybody gets a paragraph.
every line or paragraph break, I guess.
Every
yeah.
paragraph break.
Paragraph.
Hey, baby. Okay.
Every paragraph
right.
break.
Okay.
And there we go. Whenever you're ready, Ryan, take it away.
A group of 4 young adventurers wandered through the damp darkness of an underground passage that looked as if it had been built by drunken dwarves. Low ceilings, sharp turns, and muddy, treacherous grounds. Their leather boots and mismatched pieces of metal clicked and clacked with each step, much to the irritation of the lone female in their group.
They had been walking for what felt like hours, yet there was no sign of a large opening ahead. Not that they could see or hear too far. Even the best torches wouldn't illuminate more than a few meters ahead, and they didn't have the best torches. Vanera sighed. She was a striking woman. Her long blonde hair and the way her robes hugged her figure in the dim light were a delight to anyone with eyes. As a level 16 mage, it was hard to find well-paid jobs, so she couldn't deny that her appearance might have played a role in getting hired with this lot. She glanced at the 2 young swordsmen murmuring behind her. They look like thugs. What have I gotten myself into? She tightened her grip on her long wooden staff as her foot slipped on a wet rock.
Get careful, dear, or you might break your steel princessy.
Jesus.
There's a tall fire behind a mocking tongue sucking.
Annie.
Anyone.
His tender smile showed little concern. A fire behind him snorted. He was scrawny looking man in an oversized cloak. Thankfully for Vanilla, he was quiet. Most of the time, you know, there's a pal called Yite. Yite! It has short incantation. Suddenly,
in his other hand, danger, dangerous echoes to his friend.
Hey, watch out, dumbass! The tall one snapped, jumping back.
Wait, did we skip Justin?
He's not.
Yeah,
doing it.
it's just the three of you guys.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got to pick the game.
Great. And I have to trust those two to guard my back? Vanera muttered incredulously, steadying herself and trying to ignore them.
Annie, you're not allowed to drink before before the stream anymore.
Okay.
Shut it, Vanera! You're better! You'd better...
Oh, it's me.
Yes.
Enough! The third man shouted, making all of them jump. There should be a break to the second stratum in the few dozen meters, if the map is accurate. He tucked the map into a leather sack at his waist. His voice, crisp and assured, hinted at his noble upbringing.
For the three newbies, finding a nobleman willing to pay was a rare stroke of luck. He had offered them 3 gold coins each and access to the second stratum through a hidden passage that few people even knew existed.
That knowledge alone was worth hundreds, maybe thousands of gold coins if sold to the right buyer. They would bypass the main entrance, where the guards would surely stop them from being underleveled, and instead reach prime hunting grounds that could skyrocket their ranks. Truly a godsend.
If only I could get rid of the others, thought the rearmost adventurer, unaware that he wasn't the only one harboring similar thoughts, though for slightly different reasons. One would think that they ought to know better. Venturing into restricted area with 2 strangers and little knowledge of their employer or destination was a rookie mistake. But as they broke through the first opening and entered a cavern dimly lit by strange fungi, they knew their swords and scanned their surroundings like any other dungeon party. The cavern was small, maybe less than a mile wide, framed by patches of glowing greenery, large bushes, and 2 ornate entrances at the far end.
They waited and waited and waited.
There was nothing to fight, not even a goblin lurking in the shadows. They lowered their swords and relaxed. This can't be the second stratum, muttered the tall adventurer, eyeing their surroundings skeptically. It's supposed to be twice as big as the first stratum.
That's true. It's too small, his friend added, coughing.
The map stops here, so one of those entrances must be it, said the noble, eyeing the left passage.
So, what now? The tall one asked.
We split up. Veneria, you're with me.
Veneria?
The nobleman.
Venereal.
Veneria.
I'm so sorry.
Your parents.
Venera.
I'm right here!
Venereal, you're with me.
And I can't get rid of you!
Oh, that's where it came from.
The nobleman declared, tossing a dark stone to the remaining pair. The scrawny one caught it.
Wait! We can't do that! It's too dangerous! What if we encounter a tough monster or a pack of them? Venera protested.
The noble turned to her. As I mentioned when I recruited you, I need to explore part of the dungeon. When I didn't mention it, what I didn't mention is that the second... Sorry. What I didn't... As I get older, I read words.
Get a little more dyslexic.
What I didn't... Like in real life, what I didn't mention is that it's the second stratum. He checked his knives and the straps holding them. So, keep your mouth shut and do as you're told, he snapped, glaring at her.
We have 8 hours until the dungeon guard starts getting suspicious. Do you know what happens to anyone caught using an unregistered passage? Do you? He chuckled darkly as whatever the fuck her name is
How
paled.
Ryan's ass get so old?
I don't know.
Because I looked at the end and I saw where I'm going, and I wouldn't get old.
Oh shit.
Yeah, are we running out
Because
of...
you do old well. Yeah.
Yes, Vanera. They'd at least strip you of your clothing and chain you to the darkest cell. Wouldn't that be nice?
He turned away, collecting himself. Pour a bit of mana into the dark stone after you exit. If it vibrates, keep it close to your ear. It's imbued for distance communication, he added, looking over his shoulder at the other delvers.
As Vanera and the noble disappeared down the left tunnel, the other two exchanged glances.
Of course.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I don't know. I don't know.
I think that's still Annie. I think there's
Okay,
going to be
go
an
for it, yeah,
indentation. Or not, like a skipped line. Space.
Of course he takes the female mage, muttered the tall one, glancing at his partner's outstretched hand, now smeared with mucus and holding the dark stone. Keep it, he added, looking defeated. And if the stone doesn't work,
He shouted after the noble.
He shouted quietly.
Then we'll meet back here in 2 hours. The noble's voice echoed back, losing itself as if coming from a faraway place.
Okay, I gotta hurry up I gotta age quickly.
You gotta age, but
noble
you gotta
was
give me.
silent.
You gotta give me. He was
No,
frowning,
it'll
so we
happen.
can
It'll be
both
fine.
go to max 10 age. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. The noble was silent as they advanced in the dark, the only light coming from the torch he held. He had no trouble seeing in the dark. Thanks to his magic ring, one of his few magic passions, he was able to sense his location in space due to a rare passive skill the ring got during its creation. The actual power of the ring was analyzed. He was
Jeff,
frowning, caught in
I
his
feel
own
like
thoughts
you're
as
not
the
old enough.
gargantuan cave swallowed them.
Oh, I see. I see.
If it could still be called a cave. The vast bioluminescent field stretched endlessly, broken only by tall, twisted trees, and human-sized muslins scattered around.
no monsters yet.
All right.
All right, we aged out.
10,000 points to Ryan for having the
did the age- he did the
smoothest
age,
sequence.
Yeah.
What?
Thank you.
I didn't
Yeah.
go
No,
it was
fast
not
enough.
smooth.
Is this like
I
disagree.
Cruise Line?
Fast enough.
It
I
was,
just
yeah.
he aged from like 30 to 50 between two different paragraphs.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
That's
but
some
there was
That's
a
what we
huge,
should have
huge
done.
jump.
Some bullshit. Okay.
Well, that's
Yeah,
what I did.
well-
I did it too late.
Annie, okay, if he got 10,000 points, how many did Annie get then for like her amazing
Well, I
baby
started
talk?
strong, but I didn't.
Oh yeah,
I didn't get old
definitely,
enough.
definitely,
old enough, that's
like.
And I do. I like
17
doing
points
old.
to
I've
Annie's
screwed the
baby.
pooch. I don't know what that
Yeah.
means.
No one does. No one.
No
knows
one.
What that
People
means.
just
It means
randomly
you
throw it
fucked
out.
a dog.
Oh my god!
Oh,
I've been using it
no!
wrong this whole time. I've been using it right.
Oh no! Now Pete is the ASPCA called on us.
Hey, so if you wrote that,
They want their
thank
dog
you,
back.
thank you very much for your submission. And that's the troll polls. That's what we like to do. We like to feature authors who don't mind their work being absolutely pooch screwed. So
Yep.
that's that. That's that. So that's what the audiobook is going to sound like too.
Yeah,
That's,
for sure.
Yeah.
I would love
For
an
sure.
audiobook that actually did that. They just like, yeah, screw it. This is how I decided to read this book.
All right. What do you think? Do we have anything else? Is that our only? Oh, we have one more.
We do have one more.
Vincent
Okay,
and
this
Jules.
is-
Well, we have a choice, or you can do them all. We have 4 scenes from Pulp Fiction.
Oh right.
Let's do one. Let's do one.
Yeah. What do we got? We got the foot massage.
We got the
Everyone vote in the
apartment
chat real
scene,
quick.
the foot massage scene, Royale with cheese, And some other bullshit I forgot.
I kind of like the Royale with cheese scene, but I don't know. What was
Royale
it?
with cheese.
Wait, what were the first two again? The foot massage.
The apartment, foot massage, and say what again?
Say what again? Yeah, okay.
Okay, so we got to get an
What
audience vote.
again?
Let's do say what again.
So I'll.
Gimp scene.
Yeah.
Outlander says.
Oh yeah, let's do the gimp scene. That'd be fun.
Say what again? Which one is the gimp scene?
That isn't the gimp scene all action?
Yeah.
I think it's like suspense,
Kinda.
right?
That wasn't one of the
words.
choices anyway.
Oh, okay.
There's no. What I'm saying is there's no dialogue.
Say what
So
again?
What are we gonna do?
We got Ken.
What do
Bright
you
saying,
think
"Say
we're
what
gonna
again."
do?
Roxanne says Royale with cheese. I think we just got to pick. Jeff, call it. Which one?
Let's do the
Dude,
say what.
say what again?
Say what
Yeah.
again? All right, let's do it. All right. So we got Jules. We got narrator. I'm dibsing Jules.
All right.
I'll dibs the narrator.
You know, Jules is the wow, how am I forgetting this guy's name?
John Travolta.
Travolta, the Travolta character.
Travolta,
Yeah.
Jules is Travolta. Wait,
Yeah.
who's
Yeah,
Vincent
Samuel?
is.
Vincent.
Vincent Samuel.
Oh no, you're right.
Vincent's-
You're right. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Vincent
okay.
is.
I thought
Vincent
Jules
is.
was.
Vincent
Okay.
is Johnny Travolta.
All right, and how
Okay.
we doing this? We just doing a
So,
straight read? Or
I'll-
are we doing this?
I'll take Vincent if no one else wants Vincent.
You take Vincent, okay, and then Annie, you're Brett.
Okay. Yeah, we should do. We should do it fun. We should do it in a funny way.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I'll play Brett as a
Thoughts from
very,
me?
very old person, so I can get my old voice in.
There you go.
There you go.
I don't have to do that.
Reverse
I don't have to do
Benjamin
that.
Button.
Well, we should have audience participation, shouldn't we? I
Yeah,
like it when
yeah.
we
Let's
do
get
the-
some.
How
Let's
do
get
you want-
some. Let's get some themes here, or let's get some.
Or yeah, who do you want to
styles, maybe
hear as Jules?
genres.
What do you want to hear
Yeah, I'll
Vincent
play-
as? Who do you want the narrator as? What do we got here?
Cookie Monster, but it's been a couple of days since he's scored some cookies.
Okay.
Okay, so he's Jonesing. Okay, Cookie Monster. Been a couple days. Okay, what do we got for Jules? What do we got?
French accents, everybody. Maybe just one person. Jeff playing Grease Travolta. I've not seen Grease.
That's okay. It's okay if you haven't.
I think I
Vincent
know how to play him
Carl.
anyway, though. Hey, yeah.
Yeah.
Bringing the
that's it.
audience into
That's
this.
it. Oh, Muppet
Muppet
Babies.
Babies.
I'm down for Muppet Babies.
Oh man, I don't. Okay, who would I be?
I think Annie should do
a
Muppet Baby.
Annie for Muppet
Okay,
Babies.
Annie for Muppet
okay.
Baby.
Me for Muppet Baby.
She
Okay.
demonstrated some pretty amazing babiness.
Oh,
Professor
I've totally
Farnsworth?
put myself into a. I'm
You're typecast.
gonna be
now.
typecast from here.
You're
on
a
out,
baby.
Yeah.
Today's no, just today.
Oh,
Today's
oh
baby
my
stream
God.
for you.
Okay, I'll be right back, you
Listen to
guys.
this. I've got old
Someone's DoorDash just got here.
He's going to get Sandra.
Don't box me in.
Sandra.
Uh huh.
Oh no.
Oh, you guys haven't met Sandra yet, have you?
What?
Is that his inflatable? Never mind.
Who's
Oh, no.
Sandra?
Oh no.
What's happening? What is happening?
Sandra D.
Why am I so nervous right now?
Me too. I feel like this is like one of those things where you see like the last moments of
Why is he
someone's life.
putting on gloves? Oh.
Oh my God!
Oh.
Hi, everybody! Oh my God, thank you so much for having me on. My name is Sandra, and I'm gonna be playing. I'm gonna be playing. Who am I playing?
You're playing Jules.
Who the heck is that?
He's played by Samuel L. Jackson in the movie.
Samuel who? I haven't seen any movies.
Okay, all right, just you'll be fine. Just read it.
Okay. Yeah, I gotta play Jules. I love Jules. I love Jules so much. I've never worn any, but I think they're pretty. Yep.
Oh,
Sandra L. Jackson.
welcome.
Sandra L.
Welcome to the
Jackson.
show,
Why you covering my
Sandra.
face? Get out of here, Outlander. I'm a diva.
Oh boy.
All right.
Okay, great.
Well, we're
All
happy
right.
to
So what
have
do we
you,
have?
Sandra.
We have the Muppet Baby, which is Annie.
Well,
We
I mean,
have Sandra.
not anymore.
Ironically. yeah,
Not anymore. No,
Don't-
Justin is now the
Justin's
Muppet
gotta
Baby.
be the Muppet Baby.
Justin's the Muppet Baby.
Yes.
What are you doing then?
I don't know.
You can
You
still be a
could do-
baby.
Holy Muppet shit.
I'm not a baby.
Holy Muppet shit. I'm going as holy Muppet shit. Just kidding.
You could
Perfection. Perfection? Okay, sorry guys.
Do you want to try Cookie Monster?
Mother of God.
But as the it's been a few days since you've gotten your.
It's a lot of Muppets. I mean, if we do Muppet Baby for
Muppets.
Annie, I
What about
can do
Yoda?
Cookie Monster.
What about Yoda?
Ryan, is there
Yoda.
another Muppet that you'd like to play?
Star Wars.
Oh
Yoda.
gosh, what are the other Muppets?
Yoda.
Yoda.
Yoda's a puppet.
Three young guys they were.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah?
Okay.
That's pretty close to Cookie
Ryan
Monster,
or
isn't
me? Me or Ryan? Who's Yoda? Who's
Oh, Jeff, I'm not worried about that because we're both going to be really far from what they actually sound like.
Okay.
So don't you worry.
Let's do this.
I don't know what I am.
Wait. So you're not okay. We suggested Muppet Baby, but if you want a different Muppet, you can
Now's
pick
your
one.
chance.
Oh, okay. I see. It's not
Like,
just.
you
Well, I
wanna
could
do-
be
you
Miss
wanna
Piggy.
do-
Or is that
Okay.
that's a
I'm not
Muppet?
baby.
Oh, I was
I'm
just
a
gonna suggest
beautiful
Annie
lady.
can be Miss Piggy if she wants.
Wow.
Do you-
Do you know how
Let's
to
do
do
this
Miss
thing.
Piggy?
Okay, you pick either Miss Piggy or Kermit, and I'll do the other one.
Pretty good.
I'll be Kermit. You be Miss
pretty
Piggy.
good,
It'll be
Jeff.
Okay.
better that way.
Okay. There we go.
Yeah.
All right, ready?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Oh, Kermit. Okay.
Who's
Interior apartment, room 49, morning. Three young guys, obviously in over their heads, sit at a table with hamburgers, french fries, and soda pops laid out. One of them flips the loud bolt on the door, opening to reveal Jules and Vincent in the hallway.
Hi, kids.
Two men stroll inside. The three young, caught off guard guys are Marvin, a young black man who opens the door, will, as the scene progresses, son of a bitch, back into the corner. Roger, a young, blonde-haired surfer. He has to say a word. He has not said any word. Fucking shit. Okay.
Great.
And Brett, a white, preppy-looking sort with a blow-dry haircut.
Yeah.
Vincent and Jules take in the place with their hands in their pockets, and Jewel is the one who does the talking.
How you boys doing?
No answer.
Am I tripping, or did I just ask you a question?
Well, we're doing okay.
As Jules and Brett talk, Vincent moves behind the young guys.
Do you know who we are?
No.
Brett shakes his head no.
We are associates of your business partner, Marcellus Wallace. You remember your business partner, don't you?
No answer.
I'm gonna make a wild guess here. You're Brett, right?
I'm Brett.
I thought so. Well, you remember your business partner, Marcellus Wallace, don't ya?
Yeah, I remember him.
Good for you. Looks like me and Vincent caught you at breakfast. Sorry about that. What you eating?
Hamburgers.
Oh, hamburgers. Cornerstone of any nutritious breakfast. Yep. What kind of hamburgers?
Cheeseburgers.
Oh, no, I don't mean where did you get them? McDonald's, Wendy's, Jack in the Box? Where?
Big Kahuna Burger.
Oh, Big Kahuna Burger. Yeah, that's a Hawaiian burger joint. I heard they got some tasty burgers. Yum, 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 yum. I ain't ever had one myself. Oh my gosh, how are they?
They're good.
Oh, you mind if I try one of yours?
No.
Yeah. Yours is this one, right?
Yeah.
Dum, 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 dum.
Oh, Jules grabs the burger and takes a big bite.
Yep, yep, yep. That's a tasty burger. Yep. Oh, Vince, you ever try a Big Kahuna Burger?
No. Jules holds out a big kahuna.
You want a bite? Yeah, take that.
I
They're really good.
ain't hungry.
Well, if you like hamburgers, give them a try sometime. Me, I can't usually eat them because my girlfriend's a vegetarian, ha! Which more or less makes me a vegetarian, you know? But I sure love the taste of a good burger.
To Brett.
You know what they call a quarter pounder with cheese in France?
No.
Ta-da, Vincent!
Royale with cheese.
Royale with cheese. You know why they call it that?
Because of the metric system?
Wow! Check out the big brain on Brett. You're a smart motherfucker, that's right. The metric system. Look at that. What's in this?
Sprite.
Oh, Sprite. Good. Oh my gosh. Mind if I have some of your tasty beverage to wash this down?
Sure.
Jules grabs the cup and takes a sip.
Oh, hits the spot. Yep. You, flock of seagulls, you know what we're here for?
Roger nods his head yes.
Then why don't you tell my boy here, Vince, where you got the shit hid? I don't know who plays.
It's under the bed.
I don't remember asking you a goddamn thing, eh? You were saying?
It's under the bed.
Oh, Vincent moves to the bed, reaches underneath it, and pulls out a black snap briefcase. Got it. Vincent flips the two locks, opening the case. We can't see what's inside, but a small glow emits from the case. Vincent just stares at it, transfixed.
We happy?
No answer from the transfixed Vincent.
Vincent!
Vincent looks up at Jules.
Are we happy?
Closing the case. We're happy.
Look, what's your name? I got his name's Vincent, but what's yours?
My name's Pit. And you ain't talking your ass out of this shit. Okay?
I just want you to know how sorry we are about how fucked up things got between us and Mr. Wallace. Really kind of losing it. Okay.
Go to Miss Piggy. Now you switch to Miss Piggy.
Oh, when we entered,
Go, yep, go. Yep.
into this thing, we only had the best intentions.
As Brett talks, Jules takes out his gun and shoots Roger 3 times in his chest. Blowing him right out of the chair. Vince smiles to himself, and Jules has got style, as they say. Brett has just to shit his pants, as you do. That's what we call the brown. I was trying to make a Rainbow Connection joke, but never mind. It's the Brownstein connection.
Oh yeah, that's.
He's not crying or whimpering. But he's full of fear, and it's as if his body is imploding.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did that break your concentration? I didn't mean to do that. Please, continue. I believe you were saying something about best intentions?
Yeah, Brett can't say a word.
What's the matter? Oh, you will do anyway. Well, let me retort. Would you describe for me what Marcellus Wallace looks like?
Brett still can't speak. So Jules snaps, savagely tipping the card table over. Oh, Jesus!
Damn it, Ahmed.
So I think Kermie made a brown too. That scared me. Removing the only barrier between himself and Brett, and Brett now sits alone in a chair, and Jules is looking like a political prisoner in front of an interrogator.
What country you from?
What?
What no country I know. Do they speak English in what?
What?
English, motherfucker, can you speak it?
Yes.
Then you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Now, describe what Marcellus Wallace looks like.
What?
Now, Jules takes out his 45 and presses the barrel hard into Brett's cheek.
Say what again? Come on. Say what again? I dare you. I double dare you, motherfucker. Say what? One more goddamn time.
Brett is regressing on the spot.
Now, describe to me what Marcellus Wallace looks like.
Brett does his best.
Well, he's black.
Go on.
And he's bald.
Does he look like a bitch?
What?
Oh, Jules' eyes go to Vincent. And, Vincent smirks, and Jules rolls his eyes and shoots Brett in the shoulder. Oh. Brett screams, breaking into the shaking and trembling spasm in the chair.
Does he look like a bitch?
No.
Then why did you try to fuck him like a bitch?
I didn't.
Now it's in a lower voice.
Yes, you did, Brett. You tried to fuck him.
The scroll.
You ever read the Bible, Brett?
Yes.
There's a passage I got memorized. Seems appropriate for this situation. Ezekiel 25:17. The path of the righteous man is beset on all sides by the inequalities of selfish and the tyranny of evil men. Iniquities, bitch. That's what I meant to say. Blessed is he who is in the name of charity and goodwill shepherds the weak through the valley of darkness, for he is truly his brother's keeper and finder of the lost children. And I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger those who attempt to poison and destroy my brothers. And you will know my name is the Lord when I lay my vengeance upon you.
And then the two men empty their guns at the same time. Oh boy.
Oh my
And
God.
scene. Oh my God.
Sandra, you're a star.
Yes.
Sandra,
Star?
good job. Yeah, Sandra, you are.
Oh, thank you
You
everybody
really-
so much. Thank you.
It's
You
so
really
nice
are.
to meet you, Sandra.
So
nice
good
to
to
meet
meet
you
you,
too.
Sandra. You were
Oh,
you
thank
c-
you.
come
You guys
come
are
back
excellent
anytime.
job.
Oh, thank you,
S-
thank you.
Have you ever thought
so-
about getting into voice work?
Oh no, not me.
You've got the
No.
face for television, I think.
Oh,
So-
Yeah.
thank you. It's
Yeah.
my glasses. It's my glasses.
I
Thank
love-
you.
yes,
Oh
I
my
love your
gosh,
glasses.
thank you. I love you guys so much. I give you big kisses.
Oh,
Bye.
bye,
Oh my
Sandra.
gosh, hey, nice to meet you.
Bye,
I'll drive you back to
Sandra.
Justin. Okay, your friends are really nice.
Oh, thank you, Sandra.
I don't know why
Oh,
you're
thank
you
you,
all.
Sandra.
Why are you so lame? Your friends are so cool.
Sandra, like, what the hell? We're still on
it was
screen.
good
Yeah.
to be back with everybody.
Oh,
It was so
hi,
good.
everybody.
Thank you guys so much for coming, and
Thank
welcome to the next
you.
season of Soundbooth Theater Live. We got
Thanks, everybody.
This is my
4
moment,
months of
Justin.
this, so be prepared.
Choose
Come
your
every time.